5, 6, 7, 8.
Generally, matters that have been published within the past 10 years are considered to be credible sources. Another important factor to consider is the author. If they are well known and respected in their specific fields, they also generally a sign that the article is credible. Educational and government-run websites tend to also be a safe source to use as well as academic databases. Google Scholar is also a no-fail source for reliable information. Other than that, the university's academic libraries and databases is one of the great ways for searching reliable sources for your research. A library database is an online searchable collection of information where libraries buy subscription to databases so learners like you can find useful and interesting information.
Hi, my name is Sarah Sabrina and now I'm going to elaborate on how to search for a case report in MLJ or Malayan Law Journal Report on LexIS Advanced Malaysia Online Database. But first thing first, we need to connect our EduVPN first. Once we already connected it, we can go to Uniza Library and then go to the A to Z resources where we can find online databases on the options given and then click on it. So once the online databases appeared, we can just scroll down following the alphabet sequence until LexIS Advanced Malaysia, until we find LexIS Advanced Malaysia, and then click on it. So it will bring us to the new tab, and this is how it will looks like. At the right side here, click on the Malayan Law Journal Reports and then click on View Table of Content. So we can see below over here is other volumes by year from 1932 up until this year. So if you have the exact citation for the case report, you can just browse by year, click on the plus sign here, and we can browse by volume by clicking on the plus sign over here, and then we can just search by the party here. However, if you can remember the citation in the right box here, you can enter any keywords you'd like to search. For example, I entered Union Congress. I suggest you use the quotation mark so that LexIS Advanced Malaysia will read the keyword as a phrase and click search. So we can see over here that Union Congress keyword is highlighted over here, and there are 38 of cases. Then we can search for a cases report that you would like to search, or another way that we can use is at the left side here. You can use the search within results function. So for example, you remember the other party name, so we enter the keyword and click search. So from 38 of cases just now, we've narrowed down to 27 of cases now that contain keyword both of Union Congress and also Menteri Tenaga, Air dan Komunikasi. Finally, if you want to access full report offline, you can just download it on the download button at the top left, and it also provides types of file that you can choose. Next, I will explain on how to locate cases for Malaysia cases using Westlaw Asia. So to begin, click the cases link at the left side of the screen. Here you can see the free text, party names, and citation boxes. You can search under the party names or citation if you know the case you're looking for, or if you want to locate cases on a particular subject, you can just use free text box. So for example here, I'm going to search for cases related to defamation. So this has written over 4,000 results, but I can reduce this number by using the filters on the left side. You can filter it by choosing cases on the content type and Malaysia as the jurisdiction. This reduces results to 714. Then you can click on the document to view the case. You can see the case digest being displayed over here, and within this there are also links related to cases cited and legislation cited. And lastly, you can download the report by clicking this button, and you can choose either in the format of PDF or Word.
Hi, I'm Akmal and I will show and teach you guys on how to search for reliable sources in CLJ and Westlaw. Usually we use CLJ and Westlaw to find relevant cases, articles, and even legislations to support our finding. So let's go to the CLJ first. Click the CLJ and enter the username and password provided by the library. Then when you successfully log in, this is the home page where there are many functions and tabs available that you can click to proceed with your research. So let's look at the Browse tab. This Browse tab will directly guide to the newest federal court and COE cases. You can also choose High Court cases and federal and state enactment, federal acts, and many more. Just click on it. For example, I want to find penal code, so click the federal act and it will direct you to another page that with many more options. And this is my penal act. Now I will show you on how to search for cases. As for me, for example, I want to search for cases, I will click on the case law button and will further search them. Let's search for remedies available in Malaysia. When you type remedies, there are many suggestion keys will pop up to help you search what you need. Let's look at the judicial review remedies. There are the cases available and you can also filter the result to narrow the scope of the research so that it is more focused on what we need. For example, I want to find administrative law, so tick the button and filter. The same goes to the article and legislation. Search the keywords you want to find and click the search. You can also filter the result as I showed before, and that's it. On LawNet, it helps to make it easier for us to find the acts available in Malaysia. Usually, students like to search for an act on Google or the internet. However, we must be careful because some of these acts have not been updated. So LawNet is very useful for students to find the latest act, especially the acts that have been amended. So click on the Law Library to view the available acts and you will see the sections on this page. We have Principal Acts, where the updated version, original, and even amendments are provided here. We also have Ordinance Enactment, Rules and Regulations, Subsidiary Legislation, Perintah-Perintah and Arahan Pentadbiran, Court Forms, and many more. So just click on what you want and it will directly guide you there. For instance, let's look at Peraturan-Peraturan Pegawai Am. It's simple, right? So that's all tutorial on how to use CLJ and LawNet from me. So now, let's go to the other sources.
Girl, it's really good to see you come around. I know you've been lost, I'm glad you got.
If you have ever taken any sort of research class, your lecturer probably didn't have a nice thing to say about using Google. Google can be great for a lot of things, but it can be hit or miss when it comes to academic research. But Google have a special platform called Google Scholar that totally changed that. It is basically a great place to go if you don't know how to start your research. So let me tell you on how I collect data from Google. First thing first, I will go to the normal Google search engine, then type Google Scholar, and I will click the first result, then it will bring me to the Google Scholar web page. The web page looks much like the regular Google search page with the Google Scholar logo and a search box underneath. Then you will see a search bar and below it there is a button for articles and case law. You can choose either your exact phrase or terms that you are looking for in an article or in a case law. Enter the term or phrase that you are looking for in the search bar, then click on the search button. For instance, if you are interested in administration law, you could just type in administration law in the search section. If you aren't happy with the search result, or if you have a more specific idea of what you are searching for, you can try Google Scholar's advanced search options. You can access the advanced search options by using the menu to the left of the search result to filter them after you have already begun your research. These options allow you to do things like search for result within a certain date range, find result in a certain language, order the result from most recent to oldest, and look for article written by particular author or published in a particular journal. You can also search the words or phrase you are looking for, either it will occur anywhere or only in the title of the article you are looking for. So moving on to official government website. Governments regularly publish information that cannot be found anywhere else, and for that reason, it is a good idea to supplement your legal database searches by searching various government websites. Some government websites provide access to official policy documents, while others focus more on data and statistics.
To conclude, based on the explanation earlier, there are several online databases that we can use and access either in or off from the campus. Those that has been elaborated earlier are few of the examples from it if we are conducting any legal research. We hope that this video can be helpful and benefit to all of us. Thank you and stay